Welcome back to AskAPop. Today we're talking about the best multi-tool ever. While making some breakfast for my beloved today, I was listening to the radio. That's a podcast for all you youngins out there. And this one doesn't even require an internet connection. And that's when an ad came on and talking about this fancy schmancy cooking device that seemed to do everything but go to the store and buy the food for you. Then again, it did have a Wi-Fi connection, so I'll bet if you read the directions good enough, heck, it'll probably even do that. But you can read that as me, are under strict orders by someone in the house that we're no longer allowed to bring any kitchen gadgets into the house. So there's that. But it did get me thinking about all the multi-tools that we have in our house. First, we got the one that's actually called a multi-tool. And then out in the garage, we got my dad's shopsmith. And when it's not being used as a shopsmith, it's got even more functionality because of all the flat surfaces it has on it. And then we've got our cooking gadget, it'll do so many different things. I can't even think of all of them. And then, of course, we got the best multi-tool on the planet. Wait a minute. You're saying that you don't consider your Bible to be a multi-tool? It's the best multi-tool on the planet because, well, first and foremost, it is our line to God because he does want us to pray before, during, and after reading it because, it was his servants, that sat down and were inspired to write those words throughout the centuries. And they hold just as much meaning today as they did when they were penned. But in addition to that, it's also great reading. You need suspense? Read Genesis. You want some intrigue? Hebrews and Samuel are pretty good. Advice? Proverbs. And if you want a love story, yep, I'm not kidding, a love story, Song of Songs will do it for you. The Bible's full of wonders and adventures beyond any other book on the planet. I wonder if that's the reason why it's the bestseller of all time. But the biggest reason to consider it a multi-tool is the way it opens us up to his words. So now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to start building my case for why we do need that fancy schmancy kitchen gadget. The Bible verses today are Proverbs 21, 2 through 24, and Psalm 56, verses 8 through 13. As far as questions go, what Bible translation or translations do you use? And have you ever thought about the Bible as a multi-tool before? Or will you now? God bless you and have a great day.